All right, well, hello and welcome back as we are getting ready for our first semi-final as we are going to have the Boston Peregrine Falcons up against the Madison Monarchs, hoping for a good game, and I think we might just have one. As you can see their seasons on your screen, Boston ending up in first, Madison in fourth. It is Boston ending at 8-1, while Madison went 6-3. Both teams, though, did clinch in week number 7. You can also see their quarterfinal results on the board. We'll get to those a little bit with the bracket as well. Looking at the last time these teams matched up, it was in week number 6. Both teams were 4-1, and it was a very back and forth series, but it was Boston who ended up taking it in 5 games. Most of those pretty close, especially when Madison won, because Boston's wins tended to be quite one-sided. Looking at the results from the quarterfinals, a lot of sweeps. All the high seeds getting a win, so the expected top 4 moved on. We'll get to the bracket in just a moment again, but that leaves these two semifinals, of which this is the first. Looking over to the bracket, low seeds won in the play-ins, but high seeds won in the playoffs, so it's been 2 expectations so far, and I'd say beyond this point, there is no solid expectation. I think Boston and Daytona are going to be most people's favorites, but most of these matchups with these teams involved have been very close, and I think it's very possible that will continue, and so we'll see what our finals looks like, because I'm not quite certain. As we can look at our stats more specifically, your key players are Bacon and Honda, with the team averages actually being 5-2 in favor of Boston, with a tie on shot percentage and saves to the Falcons, everything else to Madison. In terms of the players, pretty evenly split with both teams. Bacon leads everything except shot percentage to Adam, assists to Gamer, and demos to Gamer as well. Well, for Madison, it's shot percentage to Shade, and saves in a tie between Panda and Bran. So, we will see. We will see how this game goes. I think Boston are going to be my favorites. Of course, we didn't talk about the bracket too much. Both these teams, though, needing 6 games, while both Daytona and Incheon swept. So, clearly not the most confident wins out of these teams in their first round. But I think for Boston, that's to be expected almost. Because Boston this season really have played to their opponents. That they've struggled, and their one loss is against a team lower in the standings. But when it comes to these matchups against the top 4, they have looked much better and won each time. And so we'll see now that they are playing a stronger opponent. We imagine that they should, or that they might, step up, look better, and find the win again, even if it ends up close. On the other side, Madison, a team who haven't had that same, I don't know if excuse is the word, but like quirk. For Madison, it has just been their defense, in that they haven't really had any, right? So, I mean, they've had games where they've ended without a save, and they've had losses where it feels like they should have won, but they don't play back into their own half at all. So, I think certainly this could be a good game. This should be a good game. But we're gonna need Madison to play well, and we're gonna need Boston to keep pace, because Madison are an all-out offensive team, and so if they're playing offense, that could be great for them. But if they get stuck in defense, that might not be good, because they've struggled on that half of the field. In the same way, if Boston aren't keeping up with the speed, if they are falling into a slower play style, then they could get outpaced. They could get trapped in defense, And even though they've had good defense, that might be a recipe for failure. And so that'll be the dynamic. Both these teams have been inconsistent. Both have had their issues. I think Boston's a lot more expected to be solved by this matchup. But at the same time, Madison's quite possible to be a non-issue as well. I mean, Bedford were a very strong team, and even through that, Madison found a way to lock in, play better, and get themselves that win. So I think the struggles for both these teams are fair. Boston played a level. Madison played the best low-seeded team. So, yeah. And I'm just interested to see who will be the finalist. I feel like prediction, I have to go Boston in 7. I don't, it's always difficult to predict 7-game series. But with that said, every game between these top teams, for the most part, has gone to 5. And so I'm just going to predict that'll carry over to 7. Is that true? Not necessarily, but hey, we'll see. As I believe we have everyone in it, so we should be ready to go. Maybe. Perhaps. Okay, I got a no, but the teams are joining, so we are good to go. We're going to have Boston in blue and Madison in orange as we load in for our first semi-final game. Falcons versus Monarchs. Monarchs just getting their win last night to advance into this round. Meanwhile, Boston getting a win much earlier in the week. So they've had time to think and prepare and get ready for this game. But we'll see if it benefits them as there's a big dunk. This could be an open look, but Bacon gets zoned off it. Good defense there, forces him away from the ball. And now this one's cleared downfield, bouncing up off the bar. And then just back off that same bar. So both teams getting an opportunity, neither one falling through. As this one's out to the corner again. Panda not able to get to that one as Bacon will drop across the other corner. Now Pitt trying to drop it down just wide off the post. Both teams hitting everywhere but the target. But it changes there as Bacon gets the first goal of this semifinal. Gamer pops it up off the corner and Bacon slots it dead center. Honda can't get back in time. And the first lead goes over to the team in blue. As this one's rolled out. Pitt trying for a clear away. Now up to the ceiling yet again. Bacon on it. He'll go for a catch, looking to stay behind it. Bang downfield. That'll get all the way to the other side. Bran now trying to drop it down again. Panda another long clear. That's dribbling to Bran. He'll shoot. He'll score. Easy enough, and Bran ties the game. Madison will not go down easy. They had a pretty slow start yesterday, hoping for something a little bit better today. And that is a pretty good look for it. As they don't let Boston build a big lead early on, and they find themselves a quick equalizer, maybe a shot for a lead, but Honda can't get an angle on it. Would have been a tough one. And they're now going to get 50'd away. Pitt floating up in the air. Brand now over to the side. Pitt trying to clear it forward. It'll roll around and down. Honda now getting it away. Bacon back down off the ceiling looking for a pass back. Gamer's there, but it's off target. Now Pitt Cop looking for it around again. 2 go, but not able to get too much there. Gamer around the outside again. Honda trying to get it away. Bacon now off the right side. Bran trying for the clear away. Bacon now another clear downfield. Honda blocked away by Bacon at the midfield. Bran looking for a catch, but Pitt will dunk it right back in again. Now around the outside, but cleared away. Honda now trying for a touch away. Now around the corner again. This one popped away. Bacon looking for the touchdown field. Honda now down to the right. Around the outside. Gamer now off the backboard. That one's popped away. Now Brand, another one cleared downfield and then popped right back up in the air. Pitt trying to drop it back. Now out off the back wall. Brand will pop it up in the air. Bacon trying to jump. And he'll get it blocked off the sidewall. Bacon now another one forced to get played out to the side. Honda can't get too much on that one. Pitcop following it up. Pitcop now around the outside yet again. As Gamer tried, but it's dunked away. And another one away. Now out towards Honda. He'll pop it up towards the back wall. Brand is lurking. He'll pass it in front. Panda's there. 2-1. Madison take the lead. Honda, though, looking for another center. Madison now taking the lead, trying to expand on it. And it's Brand who gets the shot through. And it's now 3-1. Honda now trying to follow it forward. Not going to be there. Now out to the side. Pitcop off the corner looking for a response. He's got it. And this time it's Boston who get one back. Bacon keeps it close and then Pitt around one towards the net and in. Brand trying to follow this one, but it's dunked right back out to the side. Another one dropped down. Off the back wall, Honda. Can't get a piece on that one. Brand following it up, bounce forward, saved away again. Now Honda trying to get it out towards the side. This one out off the right wall. It'll bounce up and then roll back away. Bacon not able to get a piece of that one as we're into the final 20 seconds. Time starting to run down. Boston need to get a goal soon if they're going to win this game, but that clear should secure it. Boston start the game strong with the first goal, but they don't hold the lead long. It was 3 straight goals by Madison, and the one in response will not cut it. Boston falls short. Madison will start the series with a lead as soon as they can find the ground, and there they go. No toss this time. Madison will win it all on their own, as they will outshoot Boston very decisively, 11-4, and they will win by 1 goal as a result. Now, I think especially early on, both teams will have some things to say about the shooting, the precision of their shooting, but, you know, I think especially Madison going to be pretty satisfied with where it ended up. You'd maybe like to see more than 3 goals on 11 shots, but shows they got good pressure and they won the game, so that's about all you need. And so we now load in game number 2. Madison won better, but can they keep the momentum going, or will Boston bring it right back? This one off the backboard again. Honda looking for a touch in front. Brand gonna get beat as Gamer gets it out to the side wall. Now played forward again. This one dunked down. Now popped off the side. Pitcop there. Can't get anything on it. Now bounced forward, but Brand clears it. Bacon up the sidewall. Following it up. Trying for a reset. Won't find it. Pitcop now up off the corner again. There's a play forward, but it's blocked out to the side again. Now center down. 2 players in the air. Panda trying to follow it. Might have been a fake, but Bacon's able to pop it out to the side wall. Gamer now down the sideline. 50 to the center again. Pitt can't get a shot, and it'll fall wide to the corner. Bacon diving in next. Boston looking to put the pressure on. It's working, but that shot is wide. Gamer gets faked. Bacon hits the target. 1-0. Boston have first blood again. They will score first, and they will play from in front. But as they learned last game, they still have work to do. This 1 goal will not secure it. As Pitt tries to flick it away, won't get much on it. Now down off the corner, Bacon, 50 away. Another one dropped across. Honda is there. He'll play it downfield, almost in, but Bacon's able to get there for the save. Now out off the corner again. This one popped straight up in the air, but then cleared all the way out by Panda. 1 minute and a half gone. Still just that 1 goal on the board. See if they can bring anything back. This one's out off the corner again. Around the outside, Panda will be able to follow it. Takes a detour to the mid boost, but then can't get a great 50 afterwards. This one's out to the side. Panda in the air, out off the right wall. Honda's up, and then it'll get cleared back away. Now down off the sidewall, though. This one played forward. Honda's in the air. Honda's got a goal. 1-1. Honda ties the game again with a bullet from near midfield. The defense had no time to respond, and they can only watch as it flies through. Now down off the ceiling, it falls free to Bacon. Bacon up in the air again. Now it's dropped down. Bacon trying to play it out off the back wall. Off the left wall by Gamer, but then cleared right back away. And ends up on it, out off the corner. Bacon's able to drop it back down. Now Bacon out towards the right wall. He'll fall. He'll wait under it. Now played around, though. Bran off the backboard. Still sitting close, but now Pitt's able to get it away. Honda down off the ceiling. Bacon gets it downfield. Bran around the outside again. Not able to get anything there. There's a shot forward now, but Honda's able to save it out. Now off the post. Close to falling through, but not quite going to. Bacon will get it up in the air, though, dropping down. Gamer's up, but it just falls wide again. And now down off the ceiling. Gamer not able to get a piece of it. Bacon, though, will follow. Just over 90 seconds left to play. This still an even game, as it's around the outside. Cop not going to get anything on that one. Bran trying to jump in. It's up off the backboard. Bacon will push it right back out off the sidewall. Panda, another one cleared forward, though, trying to keep this one going. Bran only able to hit it backwards. Bacon looking for a center. Pitcop can't get the dunk on it. Bran now a high clear, though. Panda trying to drop. Is there anyone back? It's Bacon, and he's able to get a piece of it. Boston holding on the defense, and now they try to push back forward. Panda up from the sidewall, tries for a clear. That'll fall to Bran. Bran a play to the backboard where Bacon's there to catch. Demo on the goal line means he'll need to stall, and is able to buy a good amount of time. Almost beats everyone as well. But he'll have to cut it back to the corner, and it's dunked away from there. And now a long clear by Honda. Gamer able to get it up in the air. Now off the left side, doubled, back down off the ceiling. Bacon looking for another one. It's 50 feet out, off Honda. This'll center. Could there be a shot? No, a good touch by Honda. Keeps things awkward. Now floating again, though. Pitcop trying to get it down. It's off the back wall. Bran not able to get a 50 on it. Bacon in the air. It hits off the post. Time reads 0. And OT is looming. But Panda keeps it in the air. This one, though, will fall. And we head to extra time in game number 2. Gamer with an early save here. This one will fall back to Gamer. He'll clear it long. Panda, though, plenty far back. Does get a little awkward on the save, but is able to knock it wide. Hit Cop jumping, able to dunk Honda. Bacon now sliding across for a catch. Now 50 away again. Good play by Bran. Off the backboard, no one able to get a piece of it. Now off the post. Is there a shot? Panda puts it up high. Bacon gets it away. Bran rolls it wrong. It would have been in anyway, but Gamer secures. Bran is too far forward, and that touch will not save him. And just like that, it is a tied series at 1. Boston outshoot them 9-5, and they get an overtime winner to give themselves life in this series. And so, as we look towards Urban Central for game number 3, we are down to a best of 5. First team to win 3 games from here will take the series. But who will take the first step? Who can jump right back in front as we have a fresh 5 on the clock? And 0s on the scoreboard. Boston have got first blood in each of the last 2 games. But can they do it again? This one floats out to the corner. Now it'll drop right back down. Bacon trying to dive in. It'll bounce off the corner. Now cleared along by Panda again. Dropping down. Panda not quite able to read it. Now 50'd off the sidewall again. Honda's awkward. This is around him. Not towards net just yet. Gamer will try to pop it out, though, off the backboard. Follow-up is high. Bacon diving. Honda beats him to it. Bran against Pitt. Pitt will win it forward. Out off the corner, Bacon back to Pitt, but it's saved up to the ceiling by Honda. Gamer now another one dropped down. Bran looking for a clear. Panda pops it straight up in the air. Now off the backboard, Pitt lets that one go. It gets scary, but it's Gamer who ends up with control until Honda will take it right back away. This one now dropped back down off the backboard, then cleared out to the side. Centering out, then caught across. Hit Cop trying to jump in. Honda now around the outside. This one will bounce down. Panda across, looking for another center, but it's cleared long by Gamer. Now bouncing forward. Honda gets it down off the ceiling. Bacon towards the net, but saved away by Panda again. Now this one falls to Panda, but it's Pit Cop diving in for a huge save. Another off the bar, and that shot won't cut it either. Bacon gets a huge 50, Gamer the other way, but a bit too heavy on the touch, and Bran's back to play it. Pit Cop now in the air yet again. Panda looking for a catch, waiting under it, 50'd over to the right side. Now dropping in, Bacon loses out on the challenge. Pit Cop off the left side again, popped right back up in the air. Falling to Honda. Now up to the right side. This one pinched all the way downfield. And now it floats towards the net, just off target, and Bran plays it wide again. The shooting is struggling in this game. It is just that simple. It is not doing great. As Gamer tries to hold this one close, it's Honda to play it next. Now out off the side, out off the corner, Bacon can't read. And Pit Cop gets it cleared away in the end. Bacon trying to follow it up. He'll get it out. Looking for a pass. Madison just kind of swarmed together. Are able to get a play. I believe that was a rotation from Bacon on Pit Cop. But he'll get away for now. Now Bran up off the backboard again. Bacon's able to get it out to the side. Bacon now another one rolled forward. It's played off the sidewall by Bran, floating across. Honda will get it cleared the other way. Bran now beats Gamer. Bacon trying to dive, but there's no contact on the shot. Now off the post again. And just cleared away. End to end we go. The shots aren't connecting, and it's still scoreless here. It's off the left side. Bran ends up with it again. No boost, just has to bang it down. Pit caught now a catch as Panda bounces it off the back wall. Pit flicked up off the corner again. Bacon trying to knock it away. Bran, though, will be uncontested. Goes for a catch, but it's given right back to Bacon. Now off the corner, it'll bounce up high in the air. Panda there first. He'll get it all the way down to the blue half. Gamer playing it from there. It'll 50 down off the ceiling. Honda now jumping in will beat Bacon to it. I'm not sure who that was, but he'll beat the Boston player. I believe it was Pitt. Eyes help. As Bacon's in the air next, he'll get it out to the left wall. 1 minute left to go here. Still no goals on the board. First one could win it at this rate. And so now both teams really need to make sure they're focused, really need to make sure they're hitting their shots, because so far that's been a concern. But there's the first. It's Bacon, I believe for the 3rd game in a row. Panda trying to wait on the shot, but can't push it far enough across. It sneaks across the line, and it's 1-0. Boston take a late lead, as now it's popped up again. Pitt will knock it back away. Bacon now out off the corner. Bran trying to keep it away. 30 seconds left to go. Madison need a goal to keep this game going. Gamer up towards the ceiling, looking for a read and a follow. Honda now the touch out. This one cleared away, but then blocked right back out to the side. Sent across by Pitt, up in the air by Honda, blocked to the side by Gamer. Final few seconds here ticking down. Gamer gets the clear downfield. Panda keeps it alive, but it's going the wrong way. It's hitting the ground. And Boston have won 2 straight games, and they take the lead. They get outshot 9-5. But they hold their opponents scoreless. And they take the lead in the series. Still a long ways left to go for them to close it out. But at the very least, it is a very good start. As we now load in game number 4. Boston have built themselves pretty confident momentum, but will they keep it going? Can they maintain it? Or will it be Madison tying things up yet again? Bran here out off the sidewall. Bran gonna be the first one on it. Pitt, though, diving in, able to get it out off the sidewall. Now dropping down yet again, cleared up. Bran might have a clean follow, but can't read it. Was a tough one as it waterfalls down. Won't make the play, and now it's an overcommit. And this time, it's much quicker from Pitt, and it's 1-0. Boston take another early lead. As they now have a 1-0 advantage. Bang forward, Honda able to push it out to the side. Now out off the corner, bouncing down, Honda trying to dive. It's out off the sidewall again. Honda up next, sending it down. It'll fall, but he'll get a double, trying for a center until Gamer's able to get there. Now down off the ceiling again, caught by Honda. Popped right back up. Pick cop on it. He'll knock it down to the corner. Panda should be there. He'll get one touch up. He'll look to follow it. And he will send it down to the backboard. Gamer now Bacon trying to force it away. It'll bounce all the way down to the corner because Madison couldn't quite get there. Gamer another 50 down. Now Pit Cop with 50 right back. Honda another touch out. Floating across. Bacon will knock it down again. Bran a shot and Gamer pops it away. Now around the outside. Doubled forward by Pit. Now across again, but left by Honda. And not able to get anything on it. Panda runs out of boost. Honda tries to dive, but Bacon gets there first. Now out off the sidewall yet again. 50 back to Gamer. He'll pop it up in the air. Gamer trying to play it forward. Hits the bar on the play. No one's there to follow it up well enough. And it remains 1-0 still. Gamer over one. Bacon wide. Doubled. Just out to the other side. Now Honda, another one sent down. Gamer tries to play this one forward. Now blocked all the way out to the corner. Bran playing it across. Won't get a touchdown. Bacon will get another one away. Half this game gone. Still a 1-0 lead as Gamer's shot is blocked to the side by Honda. Honda now a massive pinch. That'll force Boston all the way back. Bran trying to lurk. Panda jumping as well. But neither one will work into a play. Honda now trying to keep control. Pitt, though, won't get a great 50 on it. Now down. Bran diving over that one. Panda looking for a cut, but it's 50 all the way back the other way. Now up the sidewall. Falls to Gamer off the right side. No touch on that one. Now back to Bran, and he'll pop it up in the air. Bacon looking for another touchdown. He'll get a dunk over to the right wall. Bacon, another 50 down off the ceiling. Now centered out. Gamer trying to jump in. He will get it knocked away. Cop now trying to drop it down. Panda will get a 50, 90 seconds left to go. Madison have not scored since game 2. And as this one continues to run down, they stay wanting. They stay scoreless. We'll see if they're able to change that and get back on the board soon. But for now, really struggling to find the target. They've had chances, they've had attacks, but nothing that's been able to find its way through. As Pitt's able to double this one back down again, trying to jump up in the air, tapped away by Panda. Bacon now up in the air, looking for the air dribble down, looking for a bump, won't connect. Now the other way, it's Pitcop playing it forward. Now out off the corner towards the backboard, Bacon saves, Honda's there, Gamer's there again. 40 seconds left to go. Madison still searching for a goal. Bacon another one towards the back wall. Panda will catch it there. Needs to work a save. He'll get a clear, but Pitcop keeps it dangerous. He keeps Madison trapped. Time running thin now. Bran another low ball, but it's cleared easily by Gamer. 15 seconds. Panda another save. Bacon bumped off on that demo. Panda now in the air. Finally finds an opening. 1-1. Panda air dribbles through the defense. And somehow, by some miracle, Madison have tied the game. Down off the ceiling, time running down now, and it's seeming like it could come down to golden goal as we have OT again in game number 4. Gamer another 1-1 forward. Panda trying to wait back. It'll pop out off the corner. Pitcop now following it, looking for the cut down, but it's 50'd all the way downfield. Now around it falls to Gamer. He'll jump in. Off the sidewall, Bacon will get it cleared away. Now off the back wall, close chance for Panda, but he can't force it through. And now another one up over Bacon. Pinched across, no one's there. Bacon has control. Honda not able to connect on that one either, as Bacon won't find contact. Panda trying to jump back at it, but can't come close. Bacon off the backboard. Honda able to force it out to the side. Back and forth we go. Again, the chance is just not quite connecting. As Pitcock's falling on this one. He'll force it down. Bran is blocked at contact. Now across the center. Bacon tries to send it long. Panda tap out to the corner. It'll re-center, but then it's cleared away again. Bacon now around the outside. Popped out by Panda. Bran a pop across, but it's over one. And it falls to nothing. That is a great double there by Gamer. But it'll just fall to the corner again. Harmless for the moment. Pitt trying to change that. It's Bacon actually with the touchdown. But again, just no threat. Now Gamer up in the air. A bang down to the corner. It'll drop right back in. Panda looking for the touch away. Now Bacon off the back while looking for a read, but can't connect on it. Now Gamer up again, looking for a ground pinch forward, but just can't find anything out. Approaching the 2-minute mark here. Boston, I would say, have been the more threatening team, but neither team really finding anything that feels like a close chance yet as we crest the 2-minute point. Now bouncing back away again, though. Bran trying to find free space, trying to force a play. Bacon makes it. Panda now left alone, but plenty of time as he'll pop that one up. Running out of boost. It'll be a pass off the back wall, but it's cut off before it can bounce out. Now Bran trying to play it across again. Honda up the side wall. Now looking for a bounce down, but it's pinched wide again. Cop now looking for a recenter. Panda trying to drop it down, but just flies over it. Gamer now up in the air again. Honda, another one knocked down. Bacon around the outside. Bran now a catch in front. Panda there, but it's saved away by Gamer. Half a game played in overtime. No one breaking through yet. Bran's attempt saved away by Gamer. Now Bacon popping it up again. Bacon trying to send it downfield. It'll bounce down off the corner. Now popped out yet again. But it's one downfield by Madison. We continue to go end to end. Neither team cementing their pressure and neither team finding their goal. As Panda will have to dive back for this one. Does get the catch. Will try to get the corner boost, but loses the 50 as a result. Honda, though, still able to get a clear. Pitcock trying to wait. Panda will force the issue and get a 50 forward. Now down off the ceiling. This one controlled again. Honda staying with it. Bran waiting mid. 50'd out. No one there. And on it next. This one off the back wall. Played away long. Now caught backwards. It'll bounce off the corner. Bacon diving in, but Honda does get the read first. Pick up another 150 down as now it's Gamer in around the corner. Down off the ceiling. Bacon diving. Dunked back off the post. Pitcock there next. And at the 4-minute mark, finally, Boston take the game. And they take match point. Neither team could break through. Neither team could find a shot. But Pitcock is the one to make it happen. The Falcons get outshot 9-8, but they get one extra goal despite it. And as we roll to the Aquadome for game number 5, it is Boston that are one game away from the series victory. It is Boston that are one game away from moving to the finals as we get started. Fresh 5 minutes on the board again. Usually you see a quick goal after an OT like that. We'll see if it stays the same. This one's cleared away. Now popped right back up in the air though. Drop down in front. Saved out to the side. Now chased down. This one around, and it's down off the post. Panda not able to connect on that one, so it'll just bounce free for a moment. Now Bacon gets it off the corner. Gamer look for a pass back. Bacon's shot is saved by Panda. It's good offense to start for Boston, but good defense for Madison, keeping it away. 30 seconds into this one, so no immediate goal. Although still room for an early one. Bacon trying to find it across. Gamer's in the air early. Pitt will also be in the area as he'll turn back in. A little awkward on the catch, though, and Brand's able to dunk it downfield, and now Panda will be able to chase it. Can't get the first touch, but it's centered to Brand. It's a gifted goal. And Madison score first for, I believe, the first time in this series. Gamer just a bit too much panic. Hands that one away. It's off the backboard again. Pitcott plays it off the sidewall. Now recentered, cleared long again. And following it back. Now up towards the ceiling. Pitt waiting under it. Honda sending it away. Now across. There's a shot and a goal. It's blocked off the post and in, but it finds its way across. And it's Panda to double his team's lead. And so it's an advantage that is building for the Butterflies. One though played back across to the corner again. Gamer trying to wait under it. The cop trying to roll it up the sidewall. Now dunked right back down off the ceiling. Pitt trying to roll it across. No one there to follow just yet. Low boost on Panda though. He's only able to play a 50. It'll pop across for now though, and it's Gamer, or nope, it's Honda who's there first to get it out. This one 50 on target, but Pitt's able to dive in the way for it. Honda, another one down to the back wall. Brand in the air, drop down ball. But Panda's just gonna wait. And he's just gonna get it out to the side where Honda's waiting. Honda now big dunk, watches it roll, but Bacon gets back in time. He gets it away, and he keeps the lead at 2. And that might give his team a chance in this game. That touch though won't threaten the net as it's played off the sidewall for the moment. Gamer dropping it down. Can't quite connect. Bacon's there, but it's a roller right at Panda. Now played back the other way. Out towards the left wall. Bacon trying to drop it down. No one able to connect on that one. Now up in the air again from Gamer. Honda trying to drop it down. It's out off the sidewall. Now banged forward. Brand trying to keep it close. It'll pinch right back down. Next, it's Panda, another long clear. Pitt will just try to cut it off. Bacon will get a clear. 20 seconds. What? No, 2 minutes left to go. Wrong 2 number. 2 minutes left to go. Still a 2-goal lead for Madison. Boston, plenty of time in this one, but they will want to get one on the board soon if they want to give themselves a good opportunity. This could be a chance for Gamer, but it's easily cleared away by Honda because it was rolled right at him. And now trying to force it out. This could center, but it's a bit too far across. Gamer now trying to find Bacon, but he can't connect on it. 90 seconds left to go now. Pick up another one passed down. Panda just forces it to the other corner. Demo there as Bacon tries to follow it. Now it's popped back out. Centered across, but it's wide of the net, and no one's there to shoot it. Pitt won't get a touch on that one either. Bacon trying to get away. It's right at Brand. Brand will shoot, and it's Gamer who is there for the save. Pitt's touch popped up in the air by Panda. Honda dunked by Pitt. Brand is awkward. Is there a play? It's Bacon, but it's saved by Panda. He holds the lead at 2, and he may have just secured the game for his team. Still a long way to go here, but time's starting to run thin for the Falcons. Bacon, another one cleared away again. This one out off the side. Gamer a touch forward, but it will fall to nothing. Now out off the sidewall, it'll drop back down. Into the corner, centered by Honda. Bacon makes a good play. Pitt trying to clear it. Boston need a goal soon. Pitt looking for a shot, can't find it. It's pinched to the side. Bacon's play is cleared as well. The time will burn down. Final 10 seconds. still stuck in the wrong half of the field. Still no opportunity for Boston. Even that one falls short, and Madison force game 6. A 2-0 game as they tie in shots 6-6. But all of the shots for Boston focused on Bacon, and none of them able to find the mark. Meanwhile, Madison a lot more spread out, a lot more even with their pressure. And that may have helped them to get those 2 goals on the board. But now as we load on for game number 6, it'll be Neo Tokyo. A familiar 6 server died. All right, give us 1 second to remake, and then we will get right back into this one. So hopefully it won't be too long of a pause. I'll let them know the lobby's back up. We'll see if they can get back in quickly. Again, we hope they can, and then we'll get right back into this one. But as we were saying, Neo Tokyo, a familiar location for both of these teams. Both of their quarterfinals ended on this very map. Will the same happen again in their semis, or will Madison force the distance? Again, forced into a pause here. As they're saying it's not working, which is fair. So I'm just going to make sure. And if not, then we're going to remake again. Because I usually try... Okay. So I'm going to have to remake then quickly. Just doing that. All right. And we'll message them about that. So, again, we will hopefully get this one started shortly. Name is changed. So, we should be getting into this one, hopefully in not too long. And then we'll see how Madison can fight. We now have one team in, just waiting on the other one. And, yeah, I mean, I think the main truth for both teams in this series has been that shooting is a struggle. Both teams have struggled to hit their shots and to get goals on the board. So, because of that, then, they've struggled to actually build leads or come back when they fall behind. And so, in the last game, it was Madison who were able to show up. In the previous 3 before that, it was Boston. And so, as we now load in game number 6, Boston still on match point, but Madison did break their momentum and get a game back on the Aquadome. Will we see them do it again, or can Boston take back control? This one bounced off the backboard yet again, now cleared forward, floating towards net, popped up high by Bacon, but it'll bounce back down. Bouncing on the goal line, Bacon will get it sent away. Now downfield again, Pitt not able to connect on that one. And it's down off the left wall, now 50'd in again, Bacon will roll it up. Gamer trying to send it forward, but can't make good contact. Now out the other way, Honda looking for a play forward, Pitt will get it the other way. Now Panda bouncing it down. Honda off the right wall. Panda there. Has the shot. Has the goal. He switched decals between games from Torrent to Xset, but he's scoring nonetheless. And for the second game in a row, it is 1-0 in favor of Madison, and the pressure is on Boston to find a response. They couldn't last game. We'll see if they can this game. Pitt not going to connect on that one. Bacon now trying to pass it back towards Gamer, but it's just free for Panda, and he'll send it downfield. Gamer now around the outside again. Bacon, the one there to follow it up. He'll knock it down the sideline. Now looking for another one popped up in the air. Brand looking for a play. Won't find one, but Gamer hits the post. Pitt does the same. And Gamer's next is blocked by Honda. Pitt finds the target, but it's Brand there again. Tough shots, but the accuracy had to be there, and it was not. Now off the side again, a bump comes through. Gamer waiting under it, looking for a 50. It'll get knocked down. And now leaving it back. This one forced up the sidewall and now played forward again. Pitt waiting under it. Big flick forward, off the back wall, bouncing down. There's a shot, but it's wide again. Brand looking for a clear, half the game left to go. Now recentered in yet again. But it just goes off target. Boston unable to find the ball across the net. Like Madison in the run between games, I believe 3 and 4. Boston now scoreless since game 4. Need to find a way to change that soon as that one bounces in front, but again, no one's there for it. Now up off the back wall, but no, it's just in. And it's 2-0. Panda floats it over Gamer. It goes all the way through. And it is a 2-0 lead for Madison. And that's in again. Gamer with an own goal. Honda clears it forward. It would have been wide, but Gamer, I don't even know how he got that touch. But he flips left, the ball goes right, and it's straight into his net. Hit off the sidewall again. Boston still just trying to get any goal, but it's just not happening. It pinches off the bar, it goes off the bar, and finally Bacon gets it. 3-1. It takes all three, but Bacon and Pitt pinch it through. A long way to go to make this a game, but at least they're on the board. Now off the sidewall again, 50 back towards center. Long clear by Panda, and then Bacon will be the one to knock it to the side. Now played across again. Bounce back away. Panda trying to get it forward, now bumped back off it. Bacon a long clear downfield. Now sent away. Gamer trying to jump for this one. He'll get a pinch across. Now out off the sideline yet again, up high in the air, but then cleared back away. Bacon looking for a long clear. Now drop back down in front. Gamer will get it out to the corner. 50 seconds to go. Boston need another goal soon if they want a chance in this one. But that's a long clear all the way away again. Now down off the sidewall. This one 50'd up in the air, and it'll bounce right back down in front of the net and then saved away. Now dropping down, it's Pitt Cop on it, looking for a catch, but it's played to the side. Panda now following it. Bacon trying to get it away. There's Gamer, but it's saved away. Bouncing down off the back wall. It's cleared again. Madison just will not break. They will not give up another goal. Their 3-0 lead will convert as Bacon hits the post yet again. And so we go the distance. A 2-goal lead here to secure this game as they get outshot 9-6. But the accuracy is in their favor, and they will not go down easy. And so, For the second night in a row, we will have a series that goes all the way. Boston were up 3-1, but that triple match point is down to 1. And so, one game will determine it. Madison taking a minute, not running up yet, ensuring they know their look, they know their play. But we will see as okay, as I think we're going to get a late timeout call, and so it would be like okay. Okay. So I guess we're pausing a second. Madison need a minute. It was probably late for a timeout, but Panda qualified it in a way that they might need it. And so we're going to see. We are going to see. And so we are just waiting. Hopefully not going to be too long of a wait, but we'll find out. We will find out as yeah, but at this point we would be past the timeout, so we're just gonna wait. We're gonna see if they're good, and it seems like we are, and so I think we are good to go, and so it's time to load in for Game 7. One last game to determine the first finalist from the Pixel League. Boston started the series stronger, winning 3 of the first 4. But Madison have got 2 straight to get back into it. And now we're all tied up. Boston really struggling to find the net in the past few games, while Madison seemed to have found their shot. But will it stay that way, or will we switch right back to where we were earlier on? Either way, it seems the first goal will be very important, because both teams have really just struggled to find their accuracy, and goals have come at a premium all season long, or all series long, more specifically and more correctly. And this one's down to Bacon in the corner. Can't get the boost, though, so it'll float out to Honda. Panda not able to get a touch there, but now it's Bran. Up to the sidewall again. Now bounce down. This one off the back wall. It'll bounce back away. Bacon, that one 50 to cross, but Gamer not confident enough to turn. Now he'll go, but he's beat by Bran. Pitcop now out off the sidewall yet again. This one dropped down, but then cleared away again. Panda not able to find a pinch on that one. Out off the sidewall towards the center. This one cleared away again. Now out off the side, but played to the side by Gamer. Now Pitcop waiting under it. He'll cut around one. Panda's left alone, but he'll get the stop. Now looking for another 50. Gamer will get it by him, but Honda's there to back him up. And now another one sent down. It's played off the side wall, bouncing down to center. There's a shot. Bacon will send it away. Bacon now another one sent downfield. It's played off the right wall, dropping in. Gamer not able to connect on it, and Bacon hits it wide as well. Now out the other way. This one off the backboard, off the crossbar even. Now falling back down. There's a shot, but it's wide. Both teams hitting the post as we're almost halfway into this game and nothing breaking through yet. Panda trying to stay with this one. It gets dropped back down. Now sent away. Panda, the reset, goes for the flip and gets a dunk, but Pitt saves it anyway. Big save there by Pitcop because that could have been a goal, but it's one on the other end. Gamer, just a bang down, and it's an own goal. Bran goes the wrong way. And it's 1-0 Boston. But for how long? Pitt makes another save. Gamer trying to go. Panda's there first, but Bacon gets the save again. Now pinched around the corner. Gamer trying to get up. He'll knock it down. Panda's there. It's a tie game. He picks up his teammate. And he brings parity to Game 7. 2 minutes left to go. And this one is all tied up. Now dropping down to Panda. He'll try to take control. It's dunked by Bacon. Shot down by Honda. It's a double commit, but they do get the touch away. Bran trying to clear it back in. Now popped off the backboard. There's a 50, but it's saved away. Gamer another clear, though. Bran up in the air. Now down off the back wall. Pinched up high again. Now 50 to cross. Honda's there to send it downfield. On the outside, Panda waiting with it. Now Pitcop another long clear. Gamer in the air. Catches it down. 50 now out off the corner from Bacon. Pitt's there. Bar down and out. The woodwork denies Boston again. As now Bacon left alone for a moment. Pitt trying to help him. Can't connect on the bump. Bacon still able to get control to the side. And now a clear all the way downfield. Around the outside. Honda waiting under it. Can't connect on that one. 50 back again. Honda the flick forward. Panda looking for a pinch central and a dunk. But no one's there to shoot. Gamer a high flick. Honda will make the save. 45 seconds left to go. Getting to golden goal territory. Gamer 50'd up the left wall again. Pitcop to send it forward. Honda now waiting with it. Now sent forward. Gamer still on it. Bran off the sidewall. Now sent away by Panda. Pitt a low touch. Easily banged away by Bran. 20 seconds left to go. Bacon now to the back wall, rolling it down, bouncing it away. Pitt is there, but it's blocked out off the corner. Honda roller to Bran. Pitt looking for a touch, a back pass. Bacon finds it. And now it's blocked to the corner by Panda. Time running thin, running to 0. Pitt tries to keep it in the air. Bacon a pass back. It finds grass. Game 7 overtime. The next goal will determine the first finalist from Pixel. Bacon up against 2. Madison win it down. Bran off the post. Blocked to the side. Panda the pass out though. Honda's there. It's off the bar. Played away by Bacon. Bran to Honda. It's in. Madison take 3 straight games and eliminate Boston. A franchise that has never been to the semifinals is headed all the way. They deny Boston from reaching their 3rd straight final, and they say it's the turn for the new kids on the block. And it is a statement victory for the Monarchs, as Boston just cannot find the net in the latter part of this series. And as a result, they just fall short. An incredible season for them, an incredible series to end it on. But Madison are just too strong. on the day. Of course, we'll ask about an interview, and I will get the bracket updated as well. But what a win for Madison. It felt like it was such a hot start for Boston that it started to just feel like Madison would be outclassed. Obviously, these teams were close. Obviously, they're both strong, but just on the day plus the season, it didn't look good. But of course, 4 games does not define a series, just as 3 doesn't define a series yesterday. And Madison show up. They build their momentum. They start hitting their shots, and they earn their right in the top 2. But we are going to have an interview, and so we will be back in just one moment. And we are back with Madison. Another day, another Game 7 banger. How's it feel to be finalists?
Pretty good, bro. Pretty good. We
Yeah.
finally had a series where all 3 of us locked in at the same time, and I think it just showed. Um, I, I was
We
talking
all,
to Honda. Go for it, Brent. Actually,
I was
go
just
for
saying we also just survived like the worst shooting performance of my life. Like the
it. Dude.
if
Holy
if the
shit.
post and the crossbar could talk, they would tell me they hate me.
I mean, I think they hated Boston too, though.
Domestic abuse. How
They
dare
Well,
were
you, bro.
I only pay attention to my own life. I don't
okay.
really know what's going on.
You did like your
No,
own net, though.
he did.
Dude,
Wanted
wasn't that own
too.
goal
He
crazy?
It
wanted
was.
that.
I looked away for like half a second, and I was like, "Oh, it's in their net. What happened?" Then I looked at the replay, and I went, "Oh, okay. That's how it was so sudden."
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
Hey,
wanted
Panda
that
got you
shit.
back though.
Let's see.
yeah.
Listen. Like I said, well, just all 3 of us locked in, kind of at the perfect
Never
time,
back down,
and
never
at the same
won.
time. But yeah, how's that for our probably best defensive performance like ever?
Probably. I mean, the post
Um.
helped both teams, as we said, but
Oh,
that was definitely
absolutely.
a great
Yeah.
defensive series on both sides.
Oh,
Their
absolutely.
defense was
I think
insane though. Like
Yeah.
we had
it
a
was.
lot of the games we lost. We still had like 10 shots, but just like
Mm-hmm.
they were bad placement, and they were also saving them.
Yeah, Gamer had
Yeah.
7 saves that one game.
Oof.
Crazy.
Yeah.
That's
That was
crazy. Yeah.
crazy. Yeah. No, they were like in form on defense for sure. I think it's just when you allow 10 to 15 shots every game, like some of them are gonna fall in eventually. Um, you can't save everything, and I think it kind of showed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Why was this series so back and forth? Like, or why did it take such a switch for you guys? I mean, you're down 3-1. What did it take for you guys to pull it back and win those next 3 games?
I think just like hitting our shots. To be honest with you, I was telling Honda and Brand, I don't like. Yeah, we lost some games, but it felt like we were the better team the entire way through. We had more pressure, we had more offense, our defense was good. Um, it's just like we would lose these 1 goal games because of just the tiniest thing that would happen. They earned like a couple of their goals, which is good on them, but legitimately, I feel like they didn't score on us unless we fucked up. Um, just based on how we were playing defense. Um, but I don't know.
Was
We
that
just kind of kept playing our game. We kept playing our game
was
essentially.
that a roster team or is that makeshift?
I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure.
I mean, shit.
I mean, they're not rostered anymore.
True. Could have been a
Ooh.
makeshift.
I'm just
Ooh.
joking because I accidentally said they were makeshift earlier, and then they beat
Yeah,
us.
yeah.
Boston was a
Mhm.
solid ass squad for
No,
sure,
that
though.
was
Of
a fun
course, of course.
series, and it
Yeah,
could
They
have
are
gone
my
was a
either
very
favorite
way.
to play against. They're like the only other, I feel like, well-rounded team. The other teams are like 2 and then an extra guy. Or I felt like Boston actually had 3 competent people.
Bro, Hunter just called me competent.
No
I
way.
said Boston, not Madison.
Yeah.
No, but you
For
said
You did say
no,
on the other.
you said you said the
Um,
only other team that's well rounded.
Misspoke.
yeah. He did misspeak.
He
For
lied.
Sure.
Who was misspoke? I
Where's
do not
Mr.
Alright.
Spoke?
condone child wifery.
So,
Bacon.
Yeah, bacon.
so next week.
Let Rebecca out of the basement, Bacon.
Okay, so
Continue, Doggo.
so there's a name now.
the
But
lore grows.
next week, obviously, for the finals, you guys are going to face either Daytona or Inchin. So, same three questions as always. Who do you think's going to win? Who do you want to win? How do you feel about the matchup?
I think we're confident either way.
This is a panda
Um,
question.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's a great storyline for Inchin. They got screwed by ownership. You know, Smurfy got kicked out. Now they're in the
All right.
finals.
All right. Could be in the finals. They might lose to Daytona. Either way, I think we're confident. I think that we just beat what is probably the best team in the tier. I guess in the tier because Pixel. I think we just beat what is probably the best team. So I'm feeling confident against the other two teams that are in the top four. We've already beat Daytona, and we've shown that we can compete against Inchin, and that was with Smurfy, which, like, no hate to whoever replaced him, but they're not Smurfy. So,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, because they're MM. Never mind. Okay, so we don't talk
Yeah,
We're gonna
because
about
there's
put more
someone
than
else.
an
Yes,
Inchin.
Ben.
it. Okay.
Okay. Maybe two. What about 2 Inchins?
What are your thoughts, Doggo? Inch or more than 1 inch?
So, I think that's about all the questions I have for you guys.
Who do you? Okay, no. Who do you predict? Who do you predict
Um,
to get out of the other semi?
I still have to say Daytona. Inchin looked really good, so I do believe in them. But just the results, I have to believe in Daytona for now.
They also had the easier matchup, in my opinion.
This is
I need
true.
Daytona to like.
Okay, shut
Thank
up.
you.
Like, I probably
Yeah.
agree, but
I think we need to wrap this up.
yeah,
I'm
I
just gonna
think
need a little
so.
bit.
It seems that way.
Yeah.
Try to keep it interesting.
Okay,
But
we'll see how it goes.
yeah, it should be a fun game. I believe that one is on Thursday. So
Okay.
there you go.
Cool.
I
But
hope we get one more of
go.
these, Doggo. Your favorite interview.
My favorite interview.
if it's a champions interview, I don't know if we can take it.
He's like, he's like, gotta interview this team again, bro.
You're just gonna see Match
Oh, they
Admin
won
always taking up
again.
on their side.
Yeah, Doggo's just gonna predict against us, so he doesn't have to interview us again.
The whole time I'm just like, please. You guys score. I'm like, yeah. They score. Let's go. Big.
Huge.
I'm just
Oh.
actively cheering against you.
Right. That'd be so funny. A biased cast in finals would be so funny.
Honestly,
Just
do
gotta
it.
get. Oh no, Boston lost, so you can't get Vice on the cast for it. But
True, yeah.
all right, I do think
Cool.
that's what I have for you guys now. So congratulations on another big win, and good luck in the finals.
Thank you,
Thank
Doggo.
you.
Thanks, Doggo.
Casting as always.
Absolutely. All right, and as I said, we can look at the bracket starting to get simple. 3 teams remain, and Madison are the first in the final stage. Unfortunate loss for Boston, but a great fight for them, as it's the second 7-game series of the postseason, first in the Pixel League. But Madison show up a little bit stronger. So again, Thursday will determine the other finalists. We hope to see you then. We also have Prism with their first semifinal tomorrow night, and then their second still to be determined, hopefully to be scheduled soon. But that does it for now. Your final score here one last time. Madison 4, Boston 3. We'll see you back tomorrow night to start Prism's semifinals.